Joining me now, Dr. Sherece West-Scantlebury. She is the CEO of the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation, and she says that she is retiring in October, and I don't believe her, and I'm here to talk her out of it. So thank you for being
Oh,
here, Sherece, and
very kind of you.
let's talk about what is it going to take for me to talk you out of retirement?
Oh, bless you. It wouldn't take anything. I love my job. I love the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation. I loved being here and doing this work for the past 18 years. But it's time for new leadership, and that it's as simple as that. Time to step aside and for WRF to move into its new future.
Well, I know you have quite a few things to hang your hat on in terms of accomplishments. I want you to tell me maybe what you think are one or two of the biggest things that you've accomplished in your 18 years at the helm.
18 years at the helm. A couple of accomplishments, and there are lots, and some doozies of failures too over those 18 years. But I would say that the Winthrop Rockefeller Foundation, I believe, is a strategic partner in philanthropy in the state. I am very proud of all of the collaborations and partnerships we've made with other funders and ways in which we've leveraged our not only our dollars, but our influence and our power in the state is something I'm quite proud of. Just very proud of the work that we've supported in the past 18 years in our rural communities. Um, Rural communities are often not well resourced, and WRF doesn't have the kind of dollars to make them flush. But we do have the dollars to say that rural matters, and our rural communities absolutely matters. Their voice, their influence, the development that they are doing in their rural communities are extremely important. The work we've done or are continue to do and hope once my successor comes, continues to do with Alice, asset limited, income constrained, employed families in our state, um, recognizing that close to 50% of the families in our state are Alice, and the grant making that we've done to one, build the case for Alice families, two, build the support and uh, make the case that our Alice families should not have policies or practices at the state level that harm close to 50% of our families. And that grant making to ensure the security and yeah, and the support to those Alice families would be another. And I could go on,
No,
but I'll just start with those three.
those are big initiatives for sure. Tell me what retirement's going to look like for you. What do you plan to do when you have more free time after your successor comes into place?
Sure. So I myself, I have a coaching practice that I've started. It's called Executive West Coaching, and so I plan to expand my coaching business. I joke and say I'm retiring as a general, and I just want to make sure other generals who are out there in the nonprofit sector, philanthropy is part of that nonprofit sector, but that nonprofit leaders get access to quality, affordable coaching. And so my practice is dedicated primarily to nonprofit women leaders, but to all nonprofit leaders who could use some support in coaching.
Well, that sounds like that will continue to be pretty fulfilling for you to know that you're helping some of those groups make their mission continue to move forward and with the leadership that's there. I can imagine that that would be something you will enjoy doing in retirement. So it won't even feel like retirement, I imagine. So
No, no, but our nonprofit leaders need to succeed, especially in this current climate that we're in. And unfortunately, coaching is often the not a budgeted item or valued. But it's lonely at the top, right? It's lonely being a CEO of a nonprofit and raising money and doing strategy and building your constituency. It's just a lot of hard work, and sometimes we do that hard work with no outside support.
yeah. Tell me what kind of leader you think needs to succeed you.
You know, that leader needs to be one who is a strategic thinker, one who is an innovator. And we toss out that word innovation quite a bit, meaning in general, people want to say how innovative, creative, and the like that they are. But status status quo is such a stronghold and it's so hard to um, penetrate, change status quo. And someone who can not just come up with great strategies to do so, but innovative strategies to do so. It will require a leader who is bold and courageous to say the hard things, to point out the hard things, and to be a change maker in Arkansas, not a status quo keeper, but a change maker. And being a change maker again can be quite lonely, and as much as we say we want change, most often that's not true. Protecting the status quo becomes far more important than enacting change. So someone who is that change maker and bound and determined to be one. And also the last characteristic I would say is someone who's a futurist, who actually wants to see and envision Arkansas with a different future, what that future could be, and how to garner the resources to move through philanthropy Arkansas to a different future.
There's a namesake of this foundation that had a very similar viewpoint to that, didn't he?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I
Yes.
wish you the best of luck in retirement. I look forward to seeing your future endeavors. I know you still have a few more months on the job, and we'll have another other opportunities to honor you between now and then. But you leave the foundation in great hands. Thank you for your stewardship all these years, and I again just wish you the best of luck, Sherece.
Thank you so much, Roby. I appreciate you.